props really have to go to Ang Lee because
Yeah.
this guy. There have been missteps along the way.
Right,
like
right.
The Bad Hulk movie.
Right.
He did Brokeback, which is very much well acclaimed. He
Of course,
did-
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Yeah.
You know,
Joy
although
Luck was also his, right?
I think so.
Yeah, Joy Luck Club was his.
Although what I did notice is that a lot of the tricks he used in that Hulk movie, he applied it here.
Okay.
A lot of it, in terms of like transitions,
Mhm.
he used the same thing here.
Okay.
But of course, the technology is better now.
Yeah.
And I think that's also the reason why this movie is filmable now.
Yeah.
It's because
Yeah.
technology has caught up,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
And
Because it's basically when we talk about visual feats, it's because all the things that Pi experiences on this little lifeboat, you can put it in with CG now. The flying fishes coming along, the whale jumping,
Yeah.
all of that. The stuff that he sees, they're almost like in a dreamlike state.
right.
But it's all happening, and
Yeah.
now you can see it on film too. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I don't know. I've always been a fan of these survival movies for some reason. I mean, like Castaway,
Yeah.
The Grey. I don't know why.
Yeah.
These things appeal to me.
Right.
And this is basically one of those type of movies. It's a survival movie. It's
Basically, Richard Parker was his Wilson.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That was who Wilson was.
Yeah.
Who Richard Parker was. And it's just, I mean, I like the whole idea that it's really a metaphor for believing in God.
Yeah.
And I guess we can go into if spoilers here in this part. This is really I never read the book, so I didn't realize that there was a usual suspect twist to it. In the end, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Like, oh,
Yeah.
okay. And then, because like, there's a part where he was like telling, can you give us a story we can tell everyone else?
Yeah.
And then when you hear him tell it,
Yeah.
and that's you realize, oh shit, that's the real story right there.
Yeah.
And like, oh, and I it makes me tempted to watch it all over again
Yeah.
because you see, because everything else is really more in terms of symbolism.
Yes. Yeah.
And like, wow, that just hit me.
Yeah.
That was the
True.
one. That was the real kicker there, actually. In spite of all the visuals,
Yeah.
that was the kicker.
Yeah.
And wow, amazing stuff.
Yeah. That's why I think that's all of these things, these factors combined, made it such a big movie.
Right.
So prominent, and now it's being nominated for Oscars.
Yeah.
I think it won some Globes.
Mm-hmm.
So props to Ang Lee, Suresh
Yeah.
Sharma, and his crew. Because wow, good film, good film.
Good film.
Considering that these are basically nobodies aside from Irfan Khan.
Yeah.
So these are the big draws. It's really the story and the book
Yeah.
that it's based on.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Ang Lee really outdid himself here.
Yeah.
And although I do think there are probably, aside from the other counterpart, like the other Oscar movies that might give it a run for its money.
Argo.
Lincoln,
Yeah.
Zero Dark 30. From what I can see, I mean, I think it's just gonna end up being mainly in terms of nominations. Sad to say.
Yeah.
But this movie for me was an A.
Okay.
I loved it.
Well, I'm not inclined to give it this as I'm not as generous as JV in this instance. So I'll give it a B plus. I still really did find it fun. I guess I think I need to rewatch it because that bad angle really kind of damaged a lot of stuff for me.
Yeah.
It didn't take away how great the feast
Yeah,
was
but
visually, but it's supposed to be watched with you in the middle. So
Right.
damn those people in Turrieta when I watched this 2 Fridays ago. You guys all took my seat and it was crowded because everybody was still wanting to get out of their houses because that damn film fest was finally over and Sister Akas is done. And it'll never be shown again. So there. That's why it's a B plus because of Sister Akas.
Anyway, we'll be talking about more Oscar movies and then.